Welcome back to Star Trek Online, everybody. I'm your host, the Housecoat Gamer. Time for Destiny.
In legend, the Vakiri are an army of the damned. Their return heralds the rise of their leader from the depths of Grethor. And if Mola returns to the realm of the living, he will rule an empire of blood for 1,000 years. I did not take such things seriously until a Vakiri invader nearly killed me in battle. Now they have my full attention. I intend to make them regret it. Speak to the law singers outside the Great Hall. Try to find some facts within the ancient myths. Perhaps you can discover what motivates these demons, and where they will strike next.
Well, let's find out.
Hail! Do you wish to hear tales of the Empire?
The Vakiri, mostly.
The Vakiri. Like many others, I thought they were the stuff of legends. That has changed. We all know the stories. How the Vakiri came forth from the darkest depths of Grethor itself to do the bidding of Molor. How they raised the land, and how Kahless the Unforgettable put an end to their reign of terror. But now, I must wonder, are there truths hidden within the legends?
Unfortunately, yes.
For some time, there have been those among us who believe the Vakiri were more than a myth. It was not a popular belief. The discovery of the sword of Kahless gave strength to those believers, however. For if the great weapon of the first Emperor was real, could not his great foes have been real as well?
This is true.
The invasion of this great city by the Vakiri horde will no doubt give them even greater cause. We must study the Vakiri lore from the time of Kahless, only this time with a more open mind. My father, Tehran, is an expert on the sword of Kahless and the facts and fables that surround it. You would do well to speak with him on the matter.
Done.
Hey, do you wish to hear tales of the...
Do you wish to hear a tale of Kahless?
I have many things I wish to ask.
I weave tales of glory and honor.
Tell me about the sword.
Ah, yes. Many Klingons turn their thoughts to the weapon of the first Emperor these days. A Vakiri invasion would do that, I suppose. Put simply, there is no greater weapon in our history. With the sword of Kahless in my hand, I could face an entire fleet and win. And now, it seems we have need of such a mighty blade once more.
Didn't do Kahless any good when he fought against Taket, did it?
For some time, the monks of Wareth safeguarded the weapon. Until the coming of the Herc several thousand years ago. They took the blade from us, and it was thought to be lost forever. There are some who say that Dahar, Master Kor, and Worf found the blade. And yet, when I speak of it to Worf, he turns away without a word.
He is ashamed of what he did that day. I don't blame him. After all, he nearly killed Worf, Kor, and Jadzia Dax. Those two were at each other's throats. The only one that was immune to the whole sort of Kahless thing was Jadzia.
The son of Moog is here now. He is a stubborn man, but he always strives to do the right thing for the Empire. And the Empire needs the sword of Kahless now. Perhaps more than ever before. Ask him yourself. Perhaps you will succeed where I have failed.
Alright.
I weave tales of...
Hello, Worf. I hate to bring up an old pain, but could you tell me about it?
Greetings. Fight with honor. You speak of the Vakiri.
What do you know about them?
The Fakiri share many characteristics with our ancient enemies. However, one of the things I learned during my time in Starfleet was that things are not always as they seem. It may be that the true enemy is hiding behind legends until they choose to reveal themselves. That is a task for the lore singers. Suffice it to say that it has power beyond that of a normal weapon. Not only can it rend flesh and bone, it can control hearts. To my regret, I found that I was not up to the task of being the sword's master.
Very few people were.
This is a story that I am loath to share without good reason. However, I know you to be honorable and a friend to the House of Martar. I do not believe you would ask without reason. I accompanied Daha Master Kor and Jadzia Dax on a search for the Sword of Kahless. Kor had uncovered information during his time as a diplomat to Vulcan that he believed would lead us to the sword's location. He was correct. We found the sword on a Herc world in the Gamma Quadrant.
Seen in the eponymous episode, The Sword of Kahless, I believe it was season 4 of DS9.
The sword brought the dark sides of our natures to the surface. We argued over who was to keep the blade. I might have even done the unthinkable and killed for the blade, if Jadzia had not been there to stop me. Kor and I realized that the Sword of Kahless was too powerful for any man to wield. It had divided us. It would have divided the Klingon people as well. We agreed, for the good of the Empire, to transport the blade into deep space. If Emperor Kahless had not been successful, it would be there still.
And he found the damn sword. That's just great.
The Emperor contacted me recently. The course of his ship would put him in the Senex system now. Be wary. The Breen have overrun that system. Kahless is an inspiration to us all, but as a modern warrior, you may find that he needs assistance. However, if you seek the Sword of Kahless, you must find the Emperor.
They really need to bring in Michael Dorn so he can reprise some of his raw lines, make a few corrections. I mean, let's be honest, it's out of date. The Breen are no longer part of this mission.
Report. What have you learned? I thought his obsession with the weapon was risky, but I did not expect him to actually find it in the void of space. And so I agreed to his plan to search for the blade. I should have known better. He is Kahless. Achieving the impossible comes naturally to him.
This is amusing.
It will not be a good thing if the Emperor's obsession with a relic gets him killed. Imperial intelligence has informed me that the Fakiri conducted several raids on classified data systems during the attack. They were particularly interested in intel on the weapon and the location of Kahless. If they aren't sending a fleet to intercept the Emperor, I'll eat a plate of cold dead gagh. Agreed. Return to your ship and make your way to the Senex system at maximum warp. Hopefully, you will make it there before the Fakiri.
Unlikely, but hey, why not? Beam me up and transwarp. Cheats. That's right, I'm using a carrier. And I'm going to be using a carrier for a good long while.
Sensors are picking up readings of the destroyed Klingon fleet in the air. There is one remaining ship, trying to get a fix on it. It is the Emperor's ship. We are not too late. Attempting to hail them now.
Oh, to join the fight, have you? Good. There's no better companion in battle than a Klingon warrior. We were ambushed on our way back to Kronos. As strange as it may sound, they are fighting the Fakiri.
Well aware of that, Emperor.
Demons! I thought I had rid the Empire of them forever. A mistake I will gladly correct now. 4 of them are inbound to my position. See if you can intercept them while we get my ship back to a battle-worthy state.
Alright. I think I killed them all. Oh god, I think I broke the mission. Not entirely sure, but, well. One never knows.
The Emperor's vessel is still heavily damaged. We cannot let these demons destroy it.
Looks like death's back on the menu, boys.
They sent their flagship to challenge us. This will be a glorious battle.
Whoa, that lag. Yeah, I know. Some of you in the comments are screaming, why is it using beam arrays? This is a carrier. It's not meant for direct combat.
Sensors are clear. That was the last of them, at least for now. Incoming hail from the Emperor's vessel.
You have fought well, warriors. There is more to be done, however.
Yes, we need to board your ship and start killing the bastards.
The Fakiri managed to beam over several boarding parties during their last attack. I would be honored if you would join me in purging them from the decks of my vessel.
Done.
Very well. Beam aboard with your best warriors and put an end to these dishonorable creatures. Kaplam!
Kiyak! Oh, it's cold. Life support must be failing. I'm picking up numerous Fakiri life signs. It looks like they're targeting the crew, working in several critical areas. Indeed. Let's deal with them first. Give the crew the space they need to repair the ship, and then head to the bridge.
Kill everything. You know, the usual drill.
We will work on containing damage to this area.
Come on, my little army of the Borg. Come on. Ugh. Fine, we'll do it the hard way. I hate doing it the hard way. The hard way sucks. And yeah, I know, it's not exactly the most honorable way. But really. There's honor, then there's stupidity. And facing these things and God damn it. That was not what I wanted to do, but what the hell? Seriously, whose idea was it to have...
We must check in with other sections and rally defensive.
Oh, no you don't. Huh. You know, I completely forgot something until now. That's rather disappointing. I suppose I'll have to resolve that, as soon as I'm done with this. To engineering with us, then.
Engineering was heavily damaged. If we know this, there is a good chance the Fakiri do as well. They may strike there next. Let's get down there. We can secure the deck and stabilize the ship's power systems before things go from bad to worse.
Oh, what a freaking understatement.
Let's see if we can find an engineer. Life support and main power are on the verge of collapse, and we will need their help to stabilize those systems before it's too late.
Done. Hey, buddy boys! Come and kill me. Join my army of the Borg. Buddy. Talk to me.
Thank you for your assistance. We don't have time to enjoy the glory of battle. The Fakiri have done a significant amount of damage to the warp. Containment is failing, and there will be a breach unless we can bypass the damaged conduits.
Alright then, let's get to it. Every Klingon is a warrior, and they wage their own wars.
Environmental controls and main power. Those demons busy while I work. The Fakiri must come down the main corridor to enter. Hold them at the entryway.
As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, every Klingon is a warrior. And everything they do is a fight. A fight against something. A fight against inefficiency. A fight against disease. A fight to keep a warrior back in battle. A fight to improve scientific knowledge. Every Klingon is a warrior. Yeah, my army of Borg can handle it. Come and get me, boys. Better yet, join the army of the Borg. Let the Borg do all the work. Hello? Join the army of the Borg. You'll all join in eventually. And then you will all die. Because I wish it. And god damn it, my inventory is full again. I hate tribbles. Waste of space, literally. And yes, I'm aware my inventory is full. I'm working on it. I don't need shield charges. Critical components I could use later. Everything else I can just ditch. Oh.
That should keep us flying for now. I need to stay here and begin repair.
Continue waging your war against damage. Huh? Because, well, everything is battle to the Klingons. I'm not gonna have enough room. Talk to me.
Vo'quv is now back online and fully functional. Ship sensors indicate that the remaining Fakiri boarding parties are attempting to take the bridge. You must stop them from taking the ship and the Emperor.
Done.
The bridge will not last long without our assistance. We must head there at once.
I feel so sorry for the Fakiri. Hyperonic radiation is the only thing that's going to be stopping me.
You made it! Good. Now we shall fight side by side, as warriors born!
Your defeat will come soon enough.
Rush the Fakiri! Drive them before you! Hear their lamentations all the way back to Grethor! We defeated the Fakiri before, and we shall do so again!
That was
A
quick.
glorious fight! Come, I would speak with you, warrior. You are a stout warrior and a fine commander. Truly, you know what it means to be Klingon.
Thanks.
There will be time for songs of honor and blood wine later, warriors. Now we must discuss the treachery of the Fakiri. Though we still live, the enemy has taken something most dear from us. The sacred blade I forged long ago in the fiery depths of Tristok.
Great, they stole the sword.
The same. While we fought the Fakiri here, their fellows managed to breach the chamber where the blade was stored and escape before my warriors could stop them.
They're probably doing something chaosy to it, trying to desecrate the weapon, turn it into the blade of Molor or something like that.
Before you arrived, Dajar taunted me with his plan. Unwise, but the Fakiri have always been arrogant braggarts, and fools besides. They mean to besiege the monastery on Boreth, and offer my weapon in ritual sacrifice, to secure the rise of Molor from Grethor.
The guys from Cryptic have really been looking way too much into Warhammer 40k. This sounds like something a Chaos cult would do. It makes no sense for Star Trek.
Indeed. For my part, I must go to Boreth and put an end to this wickedness. I will not allow Molor to return, even if I have to kill every Fakiri in the galaxy to do so. And you, will you join me in the fight against these demons?
As if I don't have a choice. He has a minigun?
Your report is disturbing. The Fakiri nearly killed Kahless and stole his blade. This must be avenged, and soon. The people of the Empire must believe in the strength and honor of their Emperor. I am placing you under the direct command of Kahless. Do whatever is necessary to reclaim what was taken from him. If you can bring an end to the Fakiri, do so. War with the Federation is enough of a challenge. War with the hordes of Grethor may prove to be our undoing.
The mere fact that he actually went, "Hi!" We're boned. Housecoat Gaming signing off.